Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. The three-part Hallmark Channel miniseries Providence Falls, premiering August 2nd, 2025, promises something for every viewer, combining present-day mystery-solving with 19th-century romance. And according to the cast, fans might be surprised by just how bold this series gets. Katie Stevens shared with us weekly that the script includes a few unexpectedly passionate moments. I was like, okay, Hallmark is stepping it up. Stevens said with a laugh. Viewers are definitely going to be excited. Her co-star, Lachlan Cornby, was a bit more apprehensive. He confessed he felt nervous about filming the more intimate scenes. I was terrified I was going to mess it up, he admitted, reflecting on the pressure of portraying such vulnerable moments with authenticity. The special event trilogy is based on the beloved Providence Falls book series by Jude Deveraux and Tara Sheets. Stevens stars as Cora MacLeod, the daughter of an Irish aristocrat in 1844 who is promised to a man she barely knows, according to Hallmark synopsis. Evan Roderick, familiar to Hallmark fans, plays her intended, Finn Walsh. But things take a dramatic turn when Cora crosses paths with Liam O'Connor, a captivating thief played by Cornby. Setting itself apart from traditional Hallmark fare, the series features romance early on in the first movie airing August 2nd, a shift that Stevens believes fans will embrace. I love romance as a genre, and I know how invested I get when I watch those tense, emotional scenes, Stevens explained. Those moments where you're holding your breath, wondering if the characters are finally going to connect. It's so exciting. Cornby was candid about his concerns. When I read the script, I thought, this is great. But then I realized, wait, I have to be the one acting this out, he joked. That's when the nerves kicked in. I really didn't want to miss the mark. Stevens reassured him that he did an amazing job. Still, she acknowledged that the stakes felt high. There's definitely some pressure when it comes to delivering a scene like that, she said. You want to do it justice so the audience feels every moment the way it was meant to be felt. I was just really proud to help bring that story to life. And if the romantic intrigue weren't enough, Providence Falls throws in an unexpected twist, time travel. As Cora and Liam attempt to flee the castle she shares with her family, a string of unexpected events catapults Liam nearly 200 years into the future. There, he finds himself face-to-face with a modern-day version of Cora, who's now a dedicated police detective. But there's a catch. Only Liam remembers their shared past. And now, his mission is to make sure she falls for her destined soulmate, Finn. The Hallmark film, which blends elements of fate, romance, and redemption, gave Stevens the opportunity to play a more sensuous role than what Hallmark typically allows. And while she embraced the challenge, her on-screen chemistry with her co-star quickly became one of the movie's biggest talking points. In a recent interview, Stevens admitted that she was excited about the romantic scenes. It was something different, she said. You don't usually see that level of passion in a Hallmark film, and I thought it was really exciting to push the boundary a little bit, but still keep it respectful and meaningful. Her enthusiasm was shared by fans, who flooded social media with praise for the film's authenticity and emotional depth. But while Katie was thrilled to explore this steamier side of storytelling, her leading man felt a bit differently. The unnamed co-star, whose name has been kept deliberately under wraps in the latest promotional interviews, reportedly found the steamy scenes overwhelming. He was terrified, Stevens shared with a laugh during a press junket. We had this big kiss scene, and right before we filmed, he turned to me and said, I've never done something like this for Hallmark before. What if I mess it up? I had to remind him we were both in it together, and the most important thing was telling the story authentically. Sources close to the production revealed that this particular co-star comes from a more conservative acting background, which made the level of intimacy in Providence Falls a bit daunting. He's a seasoned actor in his own right, but had never before been asked to participate in a scene that blended emotional vulnerability with physical closeness so intensely. And though the scene in question wasn't explicit by modern TV standards, it was far more charged than what many Hallmark fans are used to. Director Hallie Myers-Shire, who helmed the project, reportedly played a crucial role in easing the tension on set. She encouraged both Stevens and her co-star to focus on the emotional stakes rather than the physical choreography. "It's not about the kiss," she told them. "It's about what the kiss means." That reframing helped both actors relax, and according to many on the set, the final scene was shot in just 2 takes. The chemistry between Stevens and her co-star was undeniable, and it's that authenticity that makes Providence Falls stand out in Hallmark's summer lineup. In fact, the romantic tension between the characters became one of the most talked about elements of the movie following its premiere. Fans took to Twitter and Instagram to share their excitement, with many saying it felt more like a Netflix-style romance than the classic Hallmark fare, albeit with all the heart and moral grounding the channel is known for. Katie Stevens herself believes that Hallmark's decision to allow Providence Falls to push the envelope slightly is a sign of the network's evolution. Audiences are craving stories that reflect the real emotional stakes of relationships, she explained. That includes everything from joy and heartbreak to longing and physical connection. As actors, we want to tell the truth of what love looks like, and sometimes that truth is passionate. Her comments reflect a broader trend in Hallmark's programming. In recent years, the channel has made efforts to diversify not just its casting but also the kinds of stories it tells. From exploring blended families to including more culturally inclusive narratives, Hallmark has been slowly widening its lens. Providence Falls may not be full-blown cable drama, but it shows the network's willingness to meet viewers halfway between its classic charm and more contemporary storytelling. Stevens insists he ended up enjoying the challenge. "After we wrapped, he turned to me and said, 'That wasn't so bad.' I think he surprised himself," she said. "Sometimes you just need a little push outside your comfort zone." And based on the audience reaction, that push definitely paid off. Stevens couldn't be more thrilled about the project. "It checked off everything on my bucket list," she told Us Weekly. "It's a romance, it's a period drama, there's mystery, there's even a bit of sci-fi. I was just thrilled to get the chance to do something so unique." Cornby echoed that sentiment in an interview with Tech Radar, pointing out that the series remains true to Hallmark's signature storytelling style. "You've got all the core elements people love: romance, a compelling story, and that classic Hallmark dilemma where something stands in the way of the couple being together," he explained. "We definitely have plenty of that." Roderick, who also appears in Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Death at the Diner airing August 3rd, added that Providence Falls is packed with engaging layers. "It's got a little bit of everything," he told Tech Radar. "You've got a police procedural, a romantic journey, a historical backdrop, and even a mystery twist. There's truly something in there for everyone. Even if you're not into one genre, you'll find something to love." The buzz surrounding Providence Falls isn't just about a few spicy moments. It's about how those moments contributed to a richer, more emotionally resonant story. For Katie Stevens, it's a sign that audiences are ready for a deeper kind of Hallmark love story, one that isn't afraid to show the sparks as well as the sweetness. For her co-star, it may have been a nerve-wracking leap, but it's safe to say he stuck the landing. Whether you're a die-hard Hallmark fan or just someone looking for a more layered romance, Providence Falls offers something refreshingly real. And if this movie is any indication of where the network is headed, we can expect more honest, thrilling, and even occasionally steamy stories in the future. Providence Falls, Chance of a Lifetime premieres Saturday, August 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern on Hallmark Channel. The following installments will air over the next 2 Saturdays, creating an event fans won't want to miss. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.